Today we got grown men playing video games epidemic. Me personally, I'm not really a big video game guy, but even with that bias in the air, I know that video games really aren't that big of a deal. I think a lot of people try to make it seem as if you play video games, then you're automatically some sort of bum. That's not necessarily the case. The problem lies if video games are the only thing that's on your priority list. Like you don't got no goals, no ambition, you ain't got nothing going on for yourself, and you sitting there playing video games, wasting your time every day. And I don't know about y'all, if you give me the option between spending some time with my woman or playing some video games, I'm picking that personal time. Let's get right to the video and see what it's talking about. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. Links to that will be in the description. That's Whereyouatberto. Y'all know where to find me. Come on, let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet. Is there an age that a man must stop gaming?
Well, I do know some men where it's just like you are paying attention on that game, talking to them people, arguing with them people, and you could be in my face. It is some men that need to give their woman more attention, but it's just like the game it just irritates me.
If you're a girl, don't date a guy who plays video games. How is that not like the biggest ick in the world, right?
You know why men love playing?
See, like right off the rip, I'm not going to sit here and say that you shouldn't be playing video games as a man. It's just like, do you have your priorities together? You know what I'm saying? And the only way video gaming should be at the top of your priority list is if you are planning to make money off of it somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're just playing for fun, that's cool, but fun can't be a priority when you don't got your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Video games though? Because I love going where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated.
What kind of grown man plays video games? Somebody asked me this question on one of my posts the other day. And my response is, the kind of man who realizes he can do whatever he wants with the money and the time that he earns.
See, video games is something that's considered child's play. Like, why are you sitting around playing a game instead of being on your grind, dealing with the hard things of life? That's what you're supposed to do as a man. Understandable. From the outside looking in, I understand. Because the game is a child's best friend. Because it gives them an opportunity to be somewhere or be something that they're actually not. Problem solving, the places that your imagination goes, there's so many things that a young boy can enjoy when playing a video game. But we're starting to see a huge rise in grown men playing video games. And the ladies is not liking it. Check this out.
I wouldn't even call it a rise. I feel like it's been going on for a while. Like grown niggas be playing games. And that's why I said there's nothing wrong with it. Like even me, now that I'm streaming and shit, it's like I want to kind of get more into playing video games. If y'all know, I had like a little bit of a horror gaming arc, which was fun. Like I was like, okay, I see the appeal. But again, you know, I'm a content creator, so to a degree, like, yes, I'm having fun, but it's still work, you know? Like, I don't know, like, after a certain age, playing video games almost felt guilty to me, personally, because I'm just so ambitious to the point where it's like, yo, I need to accomplish my goals. There's all these things I'm trying to do in the real world. Like I'm trying to make it out, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm sitting there 3, 4, 5 hours out of my day just getting burnt, staring at a screen in a virtual reality, it's like I personally can't justify that. And you know, a lot of y'all come to me asking for advice and say, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? You know, I want to get better at this. I want to accomplish that. And the reason video games always gets put up as an example is not to like shit on video games, not to say that you can't do that. It's not to say you can't have fun, but it's like there's only 24 hours in a day. Some of y'all are going to school. Boom, that's already 6, 7, 8 hours of your day burnt. Some of y'all got jobs and go to school. Boom, that's 12 hours out of your day burnt. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to sleep. Then you got to eat. Some of y'all got girlfriends, so you're going to spend some time, you know, fucking on your hoe. How much time is left in the day for your goals, dreams, and ambitions? And if your goals and dreams ain't being a gaming content creator, then where does like playing video games kind of fit into the schedule? And then some of y'all gonna say, well, balance. I need to be able to, you know, my mental health. It's like, bro, I'm not going to sit here and say that you should work yourself into a hole, but at the same time, you think the most successful people in this world had a mental health balance when it came to accomplishing their goals. Nah, bro, they was getting after it every day. Bro, I'm sick as fuck right now. I've been sick as fuck for like the past 3-4 days. And you know what I'm saying? I took my foot off the gas a little bit because I'm sick. I got to get better. But at the same time, like, bro, like, you telling me I can't just sit down and do what I'm supposed to do for a couple of hours just because I'm sick? Like, I don't know, bro. That's not how my mind works. Like, you got to get to it regardless, bro.
Do know some men where it's just like you are paying attention on that game, talking to them people, arguing with them people, and you could be in my face. It is some men that needs to give their woman more attention, but it's just like the game it just irritates me.
But men are stressed out. They come home, they want to play the game. It's freedom.
But why, as a grown man, do you want to come home and play with a controller? I got something.
You don't play video. You don't. You know what? I'm mad.
That's a bit extra, but I hear you.
This is like his only time of like having complete freedom and something to escape reality for 20 minutes, and you're trying to take it away from him.
You're not doing all that with that video game.
Yeah, you are. You get to
escape reality. Yeah. They got niggas make.
Again, I'm not gonna really say too much because like, I see this. I don't know, bro. Again, I'm not against video games. I'm just not a gaming nigga, so my bias might be on the other side, opposite side. But it's like that too. Like anything where it's too much of like escaping reality, I don't really like that either because it's just like I'm living my reality. You know, I live in my reality every day. Why would I want to escape this? To run away from the things that I'm dealing with like that? I don't like that mentality. But it don't even need to be that deep. Like, because I like to watch movies. I like to watch anime. So maybe that, you know, that's my version of escaping reality. That's my version of de-winding and sitting down and fucking off and not necessarily doing anything that's going to benefit the big picture or, you know, benefit spending time with my girl or whatever. So I get it. I get it. There's nothing wrong with it. But again, if you are fucking on some bum ass shit, ain't got nothing going on for yourself, and majority of your day is spent escaping reality on a video game, you need to reconsider what you got going on.
On the games, little avatars, like, nigga, what you want to look like? Who the f is this? Who the f is this? No.
She being extra though.
No, the avatar, who the f is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not you. Yeah. What you got going on here?
I got a virtual girlfriend.
If you're a girl, don't date a guy who plays video games. How is that not like the biggest ick in the world, right? You come over to your boyfriend's house, he's like, what's up? And he's just playing video games for the past 6 hours. You should have.
Yeah, don't take advice from niggas that look like this either. All right, intrusive thoughts running wild for no reason. Nigga didn't even deserve that. Sorry, my bad, bro.
Have the kind of boyfriend who wants to take you out to go out and do things, not just, hey, why don't you come over? And then you come over and he's playing Call of Duty
pick me ass nigga
10 hours, not giving you any attention. I feel like if you need to fill the void of time to sit there and play video games, that's not the kind of guy that you want to date. You should date the kind of guy that wants to say, hey, let's go out to the beach.
Yeah, date a guy like me, huh? You want to date a guy like me? Don't date that type of guy. These pick me ass, bitch ass niggas, man.
Tonight, let's go do something. Let's go to the gym. You don't want to date a guy who's just playing video games all day, watching NFL football and watching Netflix. Really pay attention if you're dating a guy or interested in a guy to how he handles his use of time. If he's the kind of guy who, again, plays video games all day, you need to drop him instantly. But if he's the kind of guy who's obviously motivated and he's the kind of guy that would feel...
What if he's Corey Kenshin? What if he makes a lot of money off of playing video games? What if that's his thing? What about that?
Bad about playing video games, then that's usually a good sign. You should probably stick and latch onto that guy.
Well, then listening to him, I'm a lazy piece of shit. But anyways, listen, one of the common words you hear when people say they don't like men playing games, they say, why? Why are you a grown man playing the game? Why? Like, what are you doing playing the game? Like, why are you doing that? That why is where it needs to start. But instead of actually asking why, everybody's so quick to give themselves an answer on why a man decides to play a video game. Instead of really asking that man, like, why? What does he feel like he's getting from this game to make him continue to go back to this game?
Yeah.
You know why men love playing video games, though? Because I love going where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated.
All right, nigga. It is not that deep. Nigga over here preaching like church. I like going where I'm tolerated, not sell. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Nigga over here preaching to the choir over a Nintendo Switch. It's not that deep. It doesn't need to be that deep. But again, I get it. There's nothing wrong with unwinding, taking some time to have some fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. Anybody preaching that fun is bad, they're honestly morons, bro. But on the same side of that coin, you got to understand that fun doesn't always equate to accomplishing your goals, bro. Sometimes on that road to success, there's not a lot of time, if not any time, for fun, depending on how bad you want it. And that's a question that only you can answer within yourself. So it's not that black and white. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that's already put the work in, the nigga that's already successful, the nigga that's already got his shit in motion, maybe they can afford some fun. Maybe they can afford to kind of kick back and, you know, be like, hey, I'm going to play, fuck off and play this video game for a few hours. But then the version of you that don't got shit going on, can he really afford to do that? That's the question you really need to be asking yourself, man.
And when I do good on the game, I get an unlocked screen, I get achievements, I get leveled up, I'm the man in the game. So I'm gonna go here. At my job, I go to my job, I'm not good enough. Every time my wife asks me to do something, it's not good enough. I check on my friends, it's not good enough.
Oh
so
my
I'm gonna
God.
go to the one place that every single, I'm celebrated here.
What church is this? Hey, yo. These niggas getting passionate over this game shit. Jesus.
And I know men aren't
And
perfect.
niggas
I know
watching
I
this.
should
Look,
find my
bro's
value
locked
at the
in right
cross, but
here.
Sometimes my flesh wants some validation. And be careful. Men, be careful.
See, there was a time where every time I would FaceTime with my homies, they would be playing the game. Or if I pulled up on them to just chill, as soon as I'm about to leave, they would let me know, yeah, bro, I'm about to get on the game. See, for me at this time, I hadn't played the game since I was a kid. And even when I did dabble on the game or something, I was so bad at it that I was like, this is not for me, this is for kids. I would come up with all type of ways to make myself feel better because I was horrible at playing these damn games. Like 2K ain't the same as it used to be back in the day. I'm from the 2K9 era, the 2K5.
Hot take. I never liked 2K games. Like, I never got into that, bro. I remember back when I was like in high school, bro, especially being a nigga that hoop. Like, I'm a hoop nigga, bro. Like, play basketball, all that. Bro, I remember like faking liking 2K because I remember all my friends, all my teammates, that was all we cared about. Everybody was like, yo, let's hop on the game. Let's hop on 2K, you know, or let's all link up. You know, I'm a little bit older, guys. Before we had online gameplay, we all had to link up and play in, you know, each other IRL on the game. And I just remember like genuinely sitting there playing that shit and being like, yo, this shit's boring as fuck. But I would just lie to myself and say like, oh yeah, no, this shit's hard. And I don't know, bro. I want to start gaming again. Like, again, with me being a streamer now and locked in on this type of content, like, I'm saving up for a PC so I can get back onto, like, playing games and shit. Like, I'm looking forward to it from a content standpoint, you know? But I don't know. You know what type of games I love? Y'all let me know what games are good. I really liked, like, Kingdom Hearts 2, Jack 2, Jack 3, Ratchet and Clank. I used to love those games. Growing up, I used to play fucking RuneScape. I remember I burnt a lot of hours all the way from middle school, even in high school. I was playing some RuneScape. I was playing World of Warcraft. I was playing, I love Pokemon, bro. I see a lot of Pokemon, like, streamers and gamers. I ain't gonna lie. nothing would make me happier to be able to get on this bitch and play some motherfucking Pokemon, bro. So like, there's games that I like that are kind of unconventional for what, you know, niggas like to play. Like, I wasn't into like the 2Ks and shit, but hey, I don't know, man. That's why I say it's not that black and white. I'm not judging you if you play video games, brother. There's nothing wrong with it, but you got to have your priorities together. You got to know, what are you doing? What is the goal here?
We talking about 20 years, y'all. And as an adult, man, I've always been pretty ambitious to want more for myself, to constantly be on the grind, to constantly just be trying to figure out the next money-making move. How can I grow myself as an individual? You know, those were my hobbies. So I would always make my friends feel bad for playing the game. Like, yo, you're wasting your time. What are you doing? Like, you're wasting your time playing a video game.
Honestly, now I think about it, I was a hating ass nigga too. I used to talk shit. It wasn't until I kind of matured now to where I have the point of view I have now. But thinking back, when I kind of was going through my phase of like, oh, just grind 100%, you know, I did shame people for playing video games. I shame people for a lot of things. I shame people for drinking and smoking and partying, and, you know, again, which we could agree that those are some net negatives. Like, nobody should be getting a pat on the back for drinking and smoking, but it's like, it's not until I'm getting older now where I realize that things aren't that black and white, man. And again, I'm not going to advocate for people to do certain shit, but I also can be like, yo, just because you feel this way about some shit don't mean everybody got to feel that way about some shit. Their experience and how they came to that conclusion is completely different than mine.
We're grown men playing video games. Y'all have goals and aspirations. As soon as you put the game down, now y'all boys want to go drink? All you're doing is giving yourself satisfaction. I'd always turn the game into something evil anytime they bring it up to me. I truly saw the game as a waste of time.
That's true.
Until I started playing the game. And I realized something different. See, as a man, we're faced with a lot of pressures every single day. See, I enjoy the pressures as long as it's not toxic. Sometimes it could be a lot of expectation and not enough break. Go to work super hard, and it's not good enough for you to get a raise. Striving to become the best you can possibly be while creating boundaries so people don't use and abuse you gets backlash because a man is supposed to constantly be giving. Don't get me started with trying to go out or something, because from the moment you leave your house, you might as well put $100 in the toilet, because that's just off the park.
Facts.
And then you come home with nothing but a hangover and confused thoughts of what happened. Some of these
you fucking spend a goddamn $100 going to the damn grocery store. Bruh, I done went, you know, again, I'm sick. So I had went to the grocery store just a couple of days ago just to pick up some motherfucking ibuprofen. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like Advil. My nigga, I came home spending $150. I was like, Jesus Christ. And it was just because I ended up calling my mom. You know, it's funny. No matter how old a nigga get, when you start turning sick as a nigga, your ass always gonna call your mom on some shit like, hey mom, what I'm feeling like this. What do you recommend? And you know, she gave me a list of shit I need to buy to help me get better. And I'll spend $150 fucking dollars, bro. Jesus.
Just a part of the hand that we were dealt. But after the gym, after the work, after the studying, after the intimacy, I see nothing wrong with playing a game just to get a mental break and escape from reality for a second. Because not only is it a break, but it's also a cheap way for me and the bros to hang out without having to spend mad money because we're trying to plan something last minute. See, I play games like Call of Duty or Ready or Not. Y'all follow me on Twitch, Ty Boogie Live. It's great vibes to chill with the bros. And I never put the controller down like, dang, I wasted time. I wasted money. My girl is probably worried where I am. And that's another thing. My wife knows exactly where I'm at. Come on, y'all. How can you beat that? Because either way, I'm going to need a break. Just like my lady would need a break from me and the family, a man needs a break too. This just so happened to be an inexpensive way for a man to take his break. That just comes with being a human. But there's a difference between playing the game and being addicted to playing the game. And that's where the problem is.
Would you date a guy if he's a gamer?
I have, and I will not do it again unless it's the games that I play.
What do you play?
I play Chell, I play 2K, I play UFC. Fortnite I'm best at.
I think there's also a difference between someone who likes playing video games and like a gamer. You know, someone who's playing hours and hours.
I just enjoy video games. Would I date a gamer though? not a total gamer, because last time I dated like a guy that gamed all in his free time when he wasn't napping, and I once came to visit him after like a while of not seeing each other, and the first thing he did was hop on Fortnite, and I thought to myself, I was like, I shouldn't be here.
Okay, I'm gonna let you girlies in on the secret as to why dating a gamer is the best thing. First of all, when you're at their house, you need to go to the toilet. He's probably on some fucking game with his wham headphones on. Beautiful. He ain't gonna hear anything. Second of all, oh no, my boyfriend isn't replying to me. You know damn well he's not fucking cheating. Damn well he ain't cheating. My man's is on League of Legends for 45 minutes at a time. That's fine. That's fine. And then the last one, if my parents could scroll past this bit, that'd be great. They're amazing with their hands. PC gamers. Adopt a gamer today. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Is there an age that a man must stop gaming?
If it's bringing in profit, I don't think so.
I didn't even think of that answer,
If we're getting paid a game, no.
Getting paid to
That's
be
what
a
I'm
gamer,
saying.
by
Like
all means.
these days, niggas really getting paid to game. That's why I said it's like, if you sitting there and you genuinely looking in the mirror like, oh wait, no, I'm trying to flip this. Like I'm not just playing. Like I'm having fun, but I'm trying to make this a career. Then okay, by all means.
Like, this is a personal question, bro. Like, however your life is going, like, you should be able to see that. Like, if you gaming too much, put the game down, buddy.
Hold on, what do you think, Mr. Gamer?
You know I'm a gamer, baby. I told my girl I'm a gamer until I die. She's pissed. I don't care.
Hey,
I told her it might get worse when I get older. I mean,
you 60 in my park. I ain't saying a word.
Now, the perspective of me playing video games is coming from the work has already been done. If you have not moved the needle to get a little bit closer to your goals that day, you shouldn't be training your brain to get easy gratification. Because when it's time to grind, you're gonna catch yourself struggling because the hard work that you gotta put in to real life to get the results, the gratification is very slow. And a brain that is used to playing games a lot is used to getting rewarded very fast. So if you haven't mastered the slow wins, I don't think you should be sitting around playing video games. Keep your brain fresh to do the next hard task. I put it like this. This is what my grind looks like from Monday to Friday. First thing I do is read. Then I take a cold shower. Then I go for a walk for cardio and mental clarity. I might call some of my property managers. Then I'm studying to see what.
Oh shit, Todd Boogie getting money. Property managers, I see you. Real estate bag.
Kind of content I'm gonna make next. Once I got the idea, I go work out. Come back home, record that content. After that content is made, spend some family time. And then when everybody is asleep, everybody's put to bed, then I may pick up the controller if I catch myself not being able to sleep or I'm not that tired or something. But every single day, you should be spending at least an hour on getting you out of the rat race. Don't be somebody that's rewarding yourself with a video game, but you don't like your current circumstances and you didn't do anything that day or that week to change it. You should be spending more time trying to get yourself out of a predicament that you don't like than you are satisfying yourself. Because I always say this.
And like again, to cut him off a little bit is like everything he's saying is factual, but sometimes you don't even have time to satisfy yourself at all. Like, again, bro, one thing I don't want y'all to get misconstrued is, especially nowadays, that toxic grind life is promoted onto niggas. That David Goggins lifestyle, like work hard, keep going, like all that toxic shit. But it's like, yeah, that's extreme as fuck. But at the same time, bro, like you really got to ask yourself, like, how bad do you want it, bro? How bad do you want it? Because one thing, like doing the extra rep, doing the extra set, doing the extra study time, doing the extra research, doing the extra, like that is not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And then when you looking at the people that you want to be like, whether it's, content creators or, sports or just maybe even in the workspace, like you looking at the people and they're doing X, Y, and Z, and maybe they're doing it effortlessly. Maybe they don't have to work as hard as you, but you still want those results, right? So it's like, how you gonna settle for less? Again, bro, it's different for everybody. You got to look in the mirror and make that decision for yourself. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And if you have an extra hour to spare, are you going to use it to de-wind and play some video games and escape reality? Maybe. And maybe that's just fine. Maybe that works for you. But what if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? What if you need to put in that extra work on your goals? That's really what it comes down to, bro.
Like I said in the beginning of the video, yeah, as a man, the world does come down on us. But also, nobody feels bad for you either. So don't feel too bad for yourself. I worked so hard at my job this week, I think I deserve to play my game. Okay, just know that the results of you believing that the work that you did at your job was good enough is going to keep you at your job. Whereas instead, work that job and then work on the thing that's going to get you out of that job. And then you could give yourself some satisfaction. You could give yourself a treat. This is how you train your mind to delay gratification. The most successful men in the world will tell you, in order to get real success out of life, you have to delay the gratification.
What kind of grown man plays video games? Somebody asked me this question on one of my posts the other day. And my response is, the kind of man who realizes he can do whatever he wants with the money and the time that he earned. And also the kind of man who understands that he don't owe anybody else any explanation. But it's a little bit deeper than that. For us guys that play games, we don't actually look at it as a game. It's more than just a game. Imagine you can go on a spaceship right now and go into outer space somewhere to a whole nother planet. You'll be in a whole different world, right? That's how we look at video games. We instantly get to be taken to a whole different world to get to see something and experience something that we don't get to see down here. It's the same feeling that guys get when they get off work and they go and shoot some hoops with the fellas. It's the same feeling that people get.
I can see that. And again, that's why I said it's like, I'm not knocking it. If anything, I'm in a time in my life where it's like, I want to get into more gaming. I want to like have fun, have that kid fun again, just like fuck off. But with y'all, you know what I'm saying? In the content space. Because I did it a little bit with my scary games. I don't know if I could show y'all, but like I had a little bit of a gaming arc, you know, on one of my other channels, and then I was like, man, not that I didn't have fun, like I genuinely was having fun, but it just, you know, I was like, maybe I'll circle back to this, but I'm feeling like I want to start doing that again. So like I get it. It was fun. But it's like, again, I feel like I've earned that like time to even focus on that shit, bro. And I don't know. Like, again, it's different for everybody. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it's like, yeah.
When their hobby might be going to the gym. It's the same feeling that people get when they go and they watch a good movie. You get taken out of your world and you get brought into this new world. That's how we look at video games. We get brought into a whole nother world instantly, and it's a great feeling. Also, video games have consistently not let me down for over 30 years. God of War, Crash Bandicoot, Resident Evil, Madden, 2K,
Crash Bandicoot.
The list goes on. So yes, there are still grown men and grown women that play video games. And it's always gonna be that way. It's a good time. It helps to connect us with other people. We ain't out here ripping and running the streets. We in our crib, we safe, we chilling. Ain't nobody getting hurt. We ain't spending no unnecessary money. We good. If you don't understand the video game culture, that's fine. But leave us alone and don't try to judge us just because you don't understand the culture. It's simple.
So ladies, before you judge a man for playing video games, should he judge you because you binge watch Netflix series? Or what about sitting on the phone with your homegirls just gossiping for hours? Should he judge you for that? Should he say, yo, I'm not dating a girl that does that? We as men have our thing, y'all have y'all thing. Everything a man does in his free time does not have to involve you, and vice versa. Because if he's not playing the game, he's still gonna need some type of downtime outside of you, outside of his job, outside of the hustle and bustle. So now he's gonna have to go find some downtime outside the house. And now the new thing is gonna be, I don't like a man that likes to leave the house without me. No healthy relationship strives off of feeling forced to be in front of your person just because y'all have downtime. But fellas, facts. I want y'all to remember this. A good balance is the only way you can stay afloat in all the areas in your life. Too much of anything is bad for you. The game is a treat that you give yourself once all the work is done. But now I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Word, W video about that boy Ty Boogie, man. You know, I resonate with a lot of things he said. I feel like me and him are alike as far as kind of like our approach towards the gaming culture and shit. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Are y'all gamers? Would y'all like to see me game some more? And just maybe just your genuine feedback on, you know, things we talked about today. Do you feel like niggas was wrong? Do you feel like niggas are doing too much? Do you feel like people, are you on the opposite end where you feel like people shouldn't be gaming at all? It's a complete waste of time. Again, like, there's people out here making money off this shit. Look at Corey Kenshin. He's one of the biggest black YouTubers, and You know, I think people love him for his personality and whatnot, and of course he's entertaining, but you know, primarily he's a gamer, and there's a bunch of other, you know, gamers out there. A gamer that I came up watching, but when I was playing horror games, 3 FPS. That nigga's hard. I think I just seen him hit like 1 million subscribers off of horror games. So there's some entertainment gamers out there, bro. You know, let me see if I could show y'all real quick.
Is there an age?
Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Like, would y'all want to see horror gaming Berto back on the scene, bro? One thing about me, I was getting scared as fuck playing these fucking games. Scared as fuck, y'all. I was so damn scary. I remember getting comments like, yo, there's no way you're reacting like this. You have to be faking. Okay, I'm out. Now what? Guess I gotta go through this door. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Yo.
Where you at, Berto?
Welcome back to another video. My name's Berto, and today we are playing Granny.
I was in that hole really trying. I was out, bro. I was having fun playing them games. So again, I see the appeal, especially from a content creator standpoint, bro. For sure. So y'all let me know if that's something y'all want to see me get back into. No matter what, I'm going to do it. But I mean, shit, if y'all really are pushing for that, you know, maybe I'll bring it to y'all a little bit quicker. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See you on the next video. Tap into the Twitch stream. Links will be in the description. That's where you at, Berto. Y'all know where to find me.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look sweet.